Alrighty guys, welcome back to another Once Human video. I hope we're all doing well and I hope we're all enjoying the content. Now in today's one, I'm going to be walking you through a territory purification and how to do a territory purification. Not only that, but it's also like a kind of like a triple whammy video because it's also like one of the easiest ways to get starchrom. Now if you don't know what starchrom is this wonderful pinky freaking item that you get in game, and you can literally buy the best guns in game with it. They're blueprints. So yeah, so if you didn't know, 9,000 starchrom buys you a legendary blueprint or a legendary weapon or item blueprint. So just keep that in mind, right? This is how easy it is. Now, I just want to reiterate the fact that I said it's one of the easiest ways, because there's always that like a few jackasses in the comments that say like, oh, that's not the easiest way, you know nothing. Well, okay, there we go. It's one of the easiest ways by far. One of the other easy ways is you literally just do these season goals. As you guys can see, you get freaking 2,000 just for completing the first tier. Second tiers, God knows how much, a lot. I'm not doing the math on that one. But yeah, so if you don't want to do those challenges, you can literally just do the territory purification. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to build one of these Stardust Resonant Filters. This is where you'll put all your goodies, but the only problem is you will need to defend this. So you can put it on a higher up platform, you can surround it by turrets, do whatever you want to do. You just can't let this be destroyed. Now think of this as literally just like a base defense. So you're going to plant your cortexes in here, and then basically all the waves are going to try and come, all the enemies are going to come and try to destroy it. So it's as simple as that, right? I have got 2 level 3 turrets protecting the forward front of the base, if you will. They can spawn anywhere, so they can spawn behind your base, they will spawn at the sides, so I'll probably have to cover those ones, but we're not going to be doing a really ridiculously hard one in this one. We're just going to be covering the basics. So once you're happy with your defense, now I do want to reiterate the fact that you don't have to have turrets down. It's not that hard if you're doing level 1 cortexes, and we'll go over that in a second. So as you guys can see, you'll have your purifiable items on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side, you'll have your purification defense duration, and it'll tell you the purifying vessels and the output. So for instance, all of these eclipses, obviously tier 1 through to 3, they all have a different amount of starchrom that you can get from purifying one. So Cortex level 3, obviously the hardest to get, that you get 100 starchrom from that. Level 2, medium to get, and you get 85 starchrom. And obviously the easiest ones to get are the level 1 cortexes. You get an absolute abundance of these things, and you only get 70 starchrom from these. However, each of these have a different level of enemies that it will spawn. So you'll have your tier 3, which will spawn in monster level 35s. It recommends 4 players. It has 2 waves and only 1 elite enemy. Go ahead and put that back. We have tier 2 cortexes. You'll have monster level 25s. 3 waves, 2 elite enemies, and obviously still recommends 4 players. And then we go ahead and we put in our tier 1s. It has only monster level 15, so they're the lowest of the low. You get 3 waves and 2 elite enemies, but obviously they're super low level, especially if you're a level 50 with ridiculously good guns. Now you do have a purification limit, I believe. You can only purify 40 of these each week. So be careful what you can, what you want to, well, not waste, but what you want to purify, because you do have a limit. Obviously, like, look at this. So 87 of these Cortex level 1s, and you get 6,090 starchrom from it. So obviously there's going to be a limit, because otherwise you'd end up with like people grinding for unlimited starchrom and buying all the goodies. So yeah, just keep this in mind. So we're going to go ahead. Yes. All right, so we're going to go ahead. I'm going to put that back. I'm going to control click. I'm only going to deposit 40. So it does put it down to 2,800. So each week you can only get 2,800 starchrom from the level 1s. Obviously, you get an extra 15 per Cortex if you do the level 2s, and you get an extra 30 from doing the tier 3s. So it's up to you. So if you can grind shitloads of tier 3s, it's up to you. But yeah. Now, just to clarify, to get these cortexes, you just get them from enemies. So obviously, the The really beefy, like level 50, level 60 elites are going to drop the tier 3s, and then the tier 2s and 1s will drop from your lesser elites and your lesser enemies. So just keep this in mind as well. But you guys should already know this, man, if you guys have been playing this game long enough. But anyways, no more messing about. Let's go ahead and run. Let's go ahead and run this. There we go. So they're starting to spawn in. Turrets should deal with these guys pretty easily. Oh, hey, buddies. There you go. See how they go straight for the filter. Now, if you do have like a base or a building part that's in their way, they will destroy it to get to this filter. If that makes sense. If you put your filter right next to your base and they happen to spawn near your base, they will destroy your base to get to the filter. So just keep this in mind. It's best off to put it ages away from your base. It's just good practice. All right, so it takes 5 minutes. And you do get a little bit of a pause before each like little round starts. So don't stress too much. Yeah, we're just gonna speed on through this. So just follow along, guys. It's super easy. You guys will have no problem. Obviously, the only difference between each Cortex level is how hard the wave of enemies will be. Now, don't get me wrong. The hardest so far we've got access to is only level 35. So if you're level 50, it should be a cake. A walk in the park. Like, piece of cake, easy peasy. Just set up loads of like turrets on one side, and you'll be sorted. Like, these guys are chewing through these guys relatively easily, and there's only 2 of them. So some people have like a full wall. Like, there's like 10 of them. So imagine how easy it would be with that. All right, we have our first elite enemy, which is the Rainmaker or the Rainfall Reaper. Where did you just go? Oh, parcel box. Really good source of materials as well from this. A lot of acid, which is awesome. Everyone knows how important acid is in this game. Get back to cover, Chephosaurus. I'll cover you. Yeah, I think they're on a time limit of how long they give you before like the next wave starts. Because I swear, half the time, if you kill the wave really easy, you just stand around like a fucking spud, waiting for the next round to start. So like, although it's like 5 minutes to purify, you only do about like 1.5 minutes of bloody fighting. Alright, the elite should be spawning in soon. This is like the boss battle. There we go. See, you just got another Cortex from that bad boy. Honestly, in the downtime, I just run around and collect all your drops so they don't despawn. Other than that, guys, this is how simple it is. Once a week, you can do this. So obviously save up your tier threes. So obviously right at the start you'll have to do your tier ones, maybe even your tier twos. But once you're like level 50 and stuff and you're grinding like the harder enemies, you'll get access to a lot more of those tier threes. Save them up, and then in 1 week you can literally smash out like, what is it? Is it 4,000 in one go? Yeah, there are 100. Yeah, you can get 4,000 from 40 tier threes. So just go ahead and go into your Stardust Resonant Filter thingamajiggy. Oh, wait. Nope. It spawns somewhere else. Or did it already give it to me? Yeah, wait. Normally it spawns that little ball in. Yo, normally it spawns in like a little ball thing. Like one of those little purpley orbs that you can go into and collect. But for some reason it hasn't done that. I sad. That's all right. But yeah, guys, you guys get the gist. So every week, go in here and just smash this out to get bulk starchrom. Like I said, you only need to do this a few times to get access to the 9,000 you need to get a legendary blueprint for a weapon or an item. So yeah, honestly, just keep smashing these out as much as you can. They're super easy. You don't even have to do the tier ones. The tier threes don't even get that much worse, if that makes sense. As long as you've got a few turrets down to help you, hell, get your friends, get your buddies around to help you. Hell, I've even done it for strangers. If I'm walking around the area and I see a stranger doing them, I just jump in and help him, because it can be pretty crazy when you're by yourself if you don't have loads of turrets and stuff down. But yeah, guys, that was it. That was a simple guide on how to do the territory purification, and honestly how to get a shit ton of starchrom each and every week. So there you guys. I hope you all enjoyed. Be sure to smash that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take it easy. Peace.